Man, forgive me for being out of breath. I'm on my run right now. But I was just thinking, and lately I've been in a slump, and it's been a slump that I'm not used to. I hate even saying that, because I feel like if you say you're in a slump, then you're gonna be in a slump. But I was, and I'm really coming out of it now. And one thing that I was really struggling with is limiting mindsets, really. Not thinking that, backstory, I've been crushing it lately. This was my best year by far, absolute best year. And limiting mindset has you believe, fuck, this is your best year, it's only going down from here. But that's not the truth. One thing that I've realized is one of the things that holds me back is thinking instead of doing, or rather thinking instead of being. Because one of my mentors, Keith Craft, says is there's no such thing as luck. You are exactly where you are because of who you are, because of what you've thought, because of what you've done, and because of what you are. So those three things: because of what you think, because of what you do, and because of what you be. So if that's the case, you can't just think. You can't just think, oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to reach this level in sales. Oh, I want to build this company to this amount of level. I want to, for me, it's hey, I want to do more in sales for Apex. But then on top of that, I want to grow Lone Star, and I want to grow Lone Star to a $5 million company. Because if I do those are going to accomplish pretty much every single goal that I have. Those will accomplish 90% of them. Yeah, obviously it won't get me out here on a run so that I can trim down my body fat. It won't get me in the gym later today so that I can put some muscle on. But that's going to solve a lot. You know, a lot of your problems can be solved financially. Everything else is mental, relationships, genetics, your fitness. I can solve all that stuff if I just have enough time, if I just have enough money to be able to focus on that type of stuff. So with that being said, I can't just think that I want to grow Lone Star to this level, or I can't just think that I want to do this amount of sales every single month for Apex. It's got to be, I just have to be. And that's so hard to explain to somebody that doesn't get it. The best way I could explain it is it has to be your rhythm. It has to be who you are. There's this book out there called Outwitting the Devil, and what it talks about is symphonic rhythm. It talks about, somebody can go into the gym every single day, but if they're new to it, they don't know where all the equipment is. They don't know how to do the reps. They don't know what weights. Maybe you pick up the 30s and it's way too light. Maybe you get done with the dumbbells and you're just wasting a lot of time. It's not a rhythm to you. It's yes, you're doing it, but it's not a rhythm. The same way with hitting the phones. You may be calling the leads, but you don't know the right things to say. You don't know the process. There's a lot of anxiety involved in that too. So, but what happens is once you start doing it, you do it for 6 months, you do it for a year, you get into a rhythm of doing it, and it becomes a rhythm. And that's exactly what it is. That's whenever you'll start reaching your goals, is once you get into that rhythm, that symphonic rhythm. Whenever it's natural, whenever you just go to the gym, you know exactly what machines you're doing, you know exactly what weight, how many reps, all that sort of stuff. That's when you'll get the gains. Whenever you're calling the leads and you know exactly who to call, you know exactly what to say, they're buying, pain points, all that sort of stuff. That's whenever you'll get the results. So with that being said, you can't just think. You can't just do either. You can't just think and do. Because what I've been doing in my life is I've been thinking I want to do this. I want to hit this level in sales. I want to grow this business. I want to invest this money. But then I know that I won't always want to take action. I may, sorry, I'm going a new route today. I know I won't always want to take action. So I force myself to anyways. So I'm even doing the second one. I'm thinking and I'm doing. Whether I want to or not, I'm doing it. I'm out on a walk. I don't want to, but I know I need to do it. And I just kind of force myself until, I realize, hey, I do want to do it, because I know I do want to do it. That's a passion of mine. So I think I do. What's the last one? Why have I been in a slump? Why have I not been reaching my goals? It's because I haven't been. I'm not. if that makes sense. It was thinking, doing, and being. I'm not who I need to be in order to accomplish that. I haven't done enough actions when I didn't want to for it to become subconscious. I haven't been in the gym. I don't know where, what weights to do. I don't know where the machines are. I don't know. And that's a metaphor, because in the gym, it is symphonic rhythm. I'm saying in every other aspect of my life, in business. Yes, I can make sales, but not to the level that I want to. I haven't done that enough for that to become a rhythm. So in order to accomplish my goals, and in order to reach that next level and really accomplish what I'm trying to set out to do, I need to be. And it's so hard for someone to, I understand that this is a complicated concept. If you're not grasping this fully, maybe I'm tripping. I don't think I do. It makes a lot of sense in my mind. I have to be, and I can't explain it. Nobody else can explain it to me. I just have to, I don't know, man. You're a millionaire. You're trying to teach somebody how to become a millionaire. The best way to do it is just do it. Like straight up. Like, yes, you can tell them all the simple foundations. You can tell them, hey, you probably need to be self-employed because there's not too many salaries out there that are going to pay you $1 million. Or maybe you can sell some stuff, or you have to reverse engineer that. But there's so many simple principles that, yes, they're going to help you become a millionaire, but at the end of the day, it's way too much to just put into this one thing. You just simply have to do it. And once you do it, you know how to do it. But if you don't know how to do it, you're not going to be able to do it. And once again, guys, I know this may sound fugazi, or this may sound crazy. It may not make sense. But in my mind, it makes a lot of sense. I think that I want to do it, and I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about how to do it. Now I'm doing it. I'm actually taking action on what I want to take action towards. The last one is just be. And the best way I could explain that is it's natural. It's natural, and I'm doing it. I'm in the process of doing it. I'm no longer just thinking about something. I'm no longer just doing something, but it's not actually me. The best way I could explain that is maybe you're not a football player, but you're out there playing football. You're not a basketball player. You're not an NBA star, but maybe you got to play in an NBA game or something like that. So there's a difference between doing and being. You can do something without necessarily being it. But in order to accomplish that goal, in order for it to become natural, in order for it to become easy, in order for you to become an expert, you have to become. And that's what I'm focused on right now. And I wish I could tell you how I get into this I wish I could tell you how to become. I don't know if I could quantify that and put that into words. The best way I could explain it is it has to come from inside. Whenever I'm going on stage to speak or something along those lines, I think I want to do it. I know what I'm going to say. I'm going to do it. I'm getting up on that stage. I can't back out. I'm going to do it. But in order for it to be good, in order for me to actually accomplish it, I have to become. And every single time before a speech, I have to go backstage and I have to think, what do I need to do? What do I need to get across in order to become? I have to jack myself up. I have to believe, there we go. This may be the answer. I have to believe that I am the speaker and I'm an expert, and give myself that confidence, pump myself up way before it even happens. So within the, this business aspect, I've thought about what I need to do. I've been doing it. Now I just need to become. I need that to be me before it actually is me. You have to, this is the only situation that I like fake it till you make it. I don't like buying a car that you can't afford, buying a house that you can't afford, keeping up with the Joneses, buying all this expensive clothes. I'm in one of my client shirts. Like I'm not in expensive clothes. I'm not buying cars. I'm not doing all that stuff. That's not what I mean by fake it till you make it. But one thing that I do like fake it till you make it with is faking that confidence until you actually have that confidence. Faking that you are that person. And this is there's a thin line for this. There's actually a fine line. Internally, faking it internally, because I don't want to put out that exterior and tell people, oh, I'm this expert, da 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 da. I need to teach myself. I need to fake it to myself before I fake it to anybody else. And once you fake it to anybody else, you're really not faking it, because if you tell yourself and you become then you're not faking anything anymore. You are. So that's what I'm focused on right now, is becoming. I've thought about it. I've done it. Now I just need to become. It needs to become symphonic rhythm. It needs to be second nature. And then that's whenever I know that I'll accomplish these goals. I'm going to get back to this run. I hope this makes a lot of sense. And I'm going to keep crushing these videos a day, getting better at speaking on camera, and hopefully sharing some value to y'all. See ya.